And a vegetarian? Any vegetarians here? That's the kind of energy we have. Not even a woo, it's like lack of protein, we're dying. But okay, I'm a vegetarian and recently my roommate brought me a gift. He handed me a can of vegetarian beans. What the fuck have I been eating? Like, what the fuck is this? Where does beans come from? Like, wait, what? Like, and the can says, capital letters, no meat. I know what vegetarian means, but these are beans. Like, they're supposed to not have meat. Like, what the fuck? But then I got it. It's like, okay, this is a marketing strategy. I get it. But they need to stop. What's the next thing we're gonna be buying? Like, plant-based apples. Like, fucking nonsense. And it will be really, really confusing and sketchy if you introduce yourself like that. They're like, hey, nice to meet you, I'm Christian. Not a rapist. Are you a rapist? No, I just said I'm 100% rape-free. Not even traces of rape. Definitely a rapist. Have you seen the show Ink Masters? Yeah, I fucking hate that show. And let me tell you why. If you haven't seen it, it's like MasterChef with tattoo artists. It's like that. And they do challenge. And the challenge are like, this week challenge, we're gonna do birds in 15 minutes with your offhand and blindfolded. And they tattoo like that to people, because they have to put the tattoo onto people, right? And it's a permanent shit, like, that's fucking nuts. I picture these people like 2 months later, watching the episode, their tattoo comes in and the judges have the tattoo, and the judges are always like, this tattoo. This is the worst thing I ever seen in my fucking life. Like, this is awful. The color is awful. Like, the lines look like they were drawn by an epileptic monkey. I would kill fucking myself if I had that shit on my arm. You don't know what it takes to be an ink master, so pack your shit and go. And the person is just like, fuck, no. Because it's something permanent. Like, and then they interview the guy, they just kick out. And it's always like this. The guy is just like, these judges, they don't know shit. They don't know shit. Because this challenge was tough. I never do birds. That's the only thing I don't fucking do. Like, that's not my art style. I just do koi fish and dragons and that's it. Then don't fucking do it. Because it's a tattoo, it's a permanent shit. Like, do you imagine there's a show like Master Doctors? And the patient dies, and the doctor is like, well, this was a tough challenge. This is not the surgeries I usually do. I'm not a heart surgeon. I am a dentist. No, then don't fucking do it. No. I don't know if it had happened to you, but if you slightly mispronounce that they don't get it, it's fucking annoying. Like last time it happened to me, I was talking to a guy, I was ordering hot dogs, and I was like, hey, I want a hot dog, no mufta. And he was like, what? A hot dog, no mufta. No what? Mufta, the yellow sauce. Oh, mustard. Like, I slightly mispronounced it, like, fuck you, like, we don't do that to you. Who doesn't speak Spanish here? Who doesn't speak Spanish? You don't speak Spanish? Okay, we don't do that to you if you're trying to learn Spanish. Like, if you come to me to practice, like, oh, I'm gonna practice, you come to me like, hola, ¿cómo estás? I will be like, ¿qué? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué estás diciendo? ¿Qué estás tratando de decir? Oh, how are you? Ah, ¿cómo estás? Now I get it. I won't be like that, so be patient with me, you motherfucker. That's my favorite word, like motherfucker is my favorite word because I know my pronunciation of motherfucker is on point. I put the tongue in the right place. I speak Spanish and you know how I like to practice English? I like to send voice messages. But the problem with that is when I send them, I feel so confident. I feel like, oh my God, Christian, your English is so beautiful. Then I hear it back, and it's just like, I feel like Sofia Vergara on Modern Family. The voice back is just like, come, the plane is leaving, kids, run. It's just like that. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna do an example right now. I'm gonna send a voice note right now, and you're gonna rate it. Hey George, can we meet at the Belmont station to grab a coffee? How was it? Good? Good? Okay, now let's hear it back. Hey George,
Fui, tuve, del montaño, a tomarnos un café, cabrón, que tú sabes español, güey.